Look, it's like this. What you eat goes back to your body and to the soil you're made of. If somebody take a sample from my body now, they will see that the food in my stomach is from here, but my being is from another soil. What you eat goes back to the soil of your country. Do you get it? You don't.
I've got something to say. I've got something to say. All right, come on. Can you feel me in? Can you feel me in? I was checking this girl next door. When her parents went out, she phoned and said, "Hey, boy, come on right around." I was like, "No, babe. I've got too many problems." My favorite singer is Craig David. I love his music, the way he sings, his voice, and I wish I could be like him one day. When I came to this country, I saw him on the TV. The first song I remember from Craig David was, "I give you my jacket, can you hold my jacket please?" I think it's like that. Oh, by the way, I am a singer-songwriter myself, and I made a song, which is a really sad song. The song is about myself. I write songs because I have a lot of problems, and I don't know what to do. I have no work, no friends, no family, no nothing. I'm alone all the time. Me? I'm from a rich family. When I was young, I had a good life, very good life. My father and uncle had a big shop, and we had loads of houses and 3 lorries. You know, a lorry, a big car, and a boat. A lot of things, a lot of things. I have 1 brother and 1 sister. My brother is 2 years older than me. I used to get into a lot of fights. He used to help me. I love him. I love him. Oh, we had bicycles, and we went for miles and miles and miles away. I couldn't cycle back. I just put the bike down, and my brother would shout at me saying, "Why do you do this?" Father will ask, "Where is the bicycle?" The bikes at home are very expensive. But I said, "No, I can't cycle back." And he had to carry back 2 bikes by himself. A lot of things, a lot of things. That was the life. I used to wonder when I saw boys with dirty clothes and bad shoes. It's because they're poor, and that's not good.
Gypsies are born slaves. The first recorded sale of Roma slaves was in 1385. I have to finish this before the others wake up. Any gypsy without the owner is a property of the prince. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's quiet now, and I can study for my final high school exam. All I want is to study hard, do my best, so one day, one sweet day, I can call my mom. My mom's a cleaner, and say, "Bre, trebuie să faci curățenie într-un apartament de urgență." Mom, you have to clean an apartment, and it's an emergency. And I will be there. I will open the door for her, and she will see me, and the whole family there. And I will tell her, "Mom, this is your house, Mom. You can clean your own floors from now on."
Mama, no me importa, Mama. I will not go to church, and I am not going to marriage. I have different beliefs from my parents. I cried the first 6 months, every day when I was at work. But I am stubborn. I am big stubborn. And I am not going back until I try. I want to try all the flavors and keep only my favorites. No de mi papá, no de mi mamá, míos. I don't want to be like my mother. Yes, so what?
Hey, hey, hey!
Family 47. But not because we're a family, but that's the number of the apartment. This apartment is very, very nice. Since I was 11, I haven't been living in such nice conditions. I have hot water now, and I can have a bath every day. When I first saw the kitchen, with all that blue and yellow, I said, oh my God, I have the IKEA kitchen. How did I end up here? My mom and dad lost their house when I was 8. So we moved many times with all our luggage in our hands. But it was okay, because home was being with my mom and my dad. In this other home, we live 8, maximum 9, if they bring other caminari, homies. We call them homies, all those who grew up in the system. No, not me. The ones I live with, they are the worst one in the system, because they all grew up in the worst home for kids. And they all do this. The food. I love it and hate it depending on the day. We have 3 moms taking shifts. No, I don't call them mom. I have a mom.
Come and eat.
Don't want to. We always have peas on Wednesdays. We also have a cleaning schedule, and every day we all have different areas to clean. My dad, may he rest in peace, he never told me to clean the house. He always told me, I want you to become a journalist that speaks a lot of foreign language and has always a pen in her hands and looks smart. I hate doorbells. It's the weekly inspection.
What are these towels?
Oh, sorry, it just fell on the floor.
You know this isn't your...
I know, my home.
If you want your freedom, and you want to do what you want, you can sign these papers.
No, sorry. It will not happen again. Actually, what I wanted to say to her was, I know this is not my home. This is just a house for kids.
Come and hit
What are
me,
these
fuck!
towels?
Hit my fucking face!
All I wanted was hot water and electricity so I can go to uni. But I didn't know I was selling my soul for hot water. Oh my God! I got into uni! I'm going to London to study!
11th of June of 2010. I was 19, I come here with a friend. She go a month ago, she hate the restrictions. She can't stay to clean another house. She has a degree in banking and finance. And she say that. I have a degree in counting money, not cleaning toilets. You love it and you hate it. I hate the weather. But I have an umbrella and I have 100 scarves. There are many restrictions, but I love the opportunity to develop. To develop in everything you want. You can change your mind every day and find other opportunities. Here I am who I am. Choose. No. Choose, choice. Choose your own shoes. I will be honest, I came here to try. I wanted to be with my friend. We end up in a farm. We had to pick fast. Rápido. Everyone is sweating, and I tell them all the time, hey guys, enjoy the sun. We leave the strawberry fields and come to London. I hate strawberries forever. And I say, it would be nice to see the great city, no? So we stay. We have 250 pounds, but we spend on the college course, so we get the visa. We get the job in the hotel. Cleaning, changing linens. I hate hotels. It was very funny at the beginning because they said, do you have any experience in the field of hospitality? The field of hospitality. Yes, I am very hospitable. Mi casa es tu casa. So many rooms to clean, and I never done this in my life. Cleaning, changing linen. So many of them, so disgusting. Just really disgusting.
We humans are like trees. Our roots are deep in the soil of our home, but our branches are flowing out everywhere. What tree I am? I consider myself a date tree. A dead one? No. Date. D-A-T-E. Leaving home for me is like a branch that was cut from the main tree. I wash my face and I see my mum face and my dad face and my roots. Someone was going back home and they asked me what they should bring for me. And I said, some soil. I have been here 12 years, so I considered myself a Londoner. No, I am not British, but yes, I am a Londoner.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yes, I will kiss you.
I know.
The station! It's left, then right!
I'm not there for stupid. English is not my first language.
Are you right there?
Yes, actually I was...
The first month in London, I didn't have anyone to
speak to or
argue with. So I ate a lot of
chocolate croissants and...
cream custard. Digestive. My God, I am studying in London. I will hard work. No, I will pay off. Hard work pays off.
Blockbusters.
Mi casa es tu casa! So many rooms, and I never done this in my life, to be invisible. So invisible, I have to be. I go in the room and change everything. Even if they just touched it, you have to clean it. Or put another new one. There's a drop in the mirror. Everything should be shiny from far away and smell really nice from far away. These people, they are so rich, they never have to make their bed. Sometimes, when they yell at me for not putting the sleepers down how perfect they like, I think, is this important in your life? The hotels are so posh. I see half of Hollywood. I am passing in the corridor and I see a man passing with two girls. He could be her father. No. I say in my poshest English, "Good afternoon, sir." And he says like this. 2 minutes after, I realize it is Anthony Hopkins. The hotel staff don't speak not a word of English. I go to college and it is not just for visa. I learn English and I translate to all of them. You speak so good English. Thank you, darling. If I stop working, I might feel how lonely I am.
No. I can't tell you about my past or my job back home. It's too painful. Home. Home for me is eating melon with ice and sugarcane on the roof. Do you know that I'm a mind traveler? Yes, I can travel anywhere because I can read a book. I love books. When I first came to this country and I borrowed a book, I asked, is this all I have to do? Is this enough? Here, To borrow a book is a human right. Back home, it's a luxury. You have to fill out a form which is this big. 2 official civil servants have to guarantee for you if you lose the book. 10 times the price for the book is cut from their salary. But still, people are queuing up for books because books are the route to all freedom. My favorite place in London. Yes, I have a place where I'm going and I'm making myself laugh and people are laughing at me too. I really think this place is making people happier, freer. That is the Speaker Corner. Speaker Corner, it's in Hyde Park, near Marble Arch. Don't worry, I will invite you one day. You can say or attack anything you want, but on one condition. You have to stand on a rock or a ladder. Because if you're not on the ground, you're not under the Queen's law. Workers of the world, unite! You have nothing to lose but your chains. If you stand on the ground, you might be arrested. And do you know one more very interesting thing about London? You can take a sheep, a lamb, or a duck, and you can cross London Bridge with it in the middle of the night, on foot. I am serious. It's the law, the Queen's law.
Mom, I graduated. Can you believe I got the prize for the best student here?
Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello.
Mate, I ain't seen you in time.
Oh, you've grown so big. I miss you.
You send me peanut butter? We have peanut butter in UK too.
Put your camera on, I want to see you.
No, 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 please, please don't hang up. I feel like you cut me in half every time I see you on Skype. No, I can't come this year, but maybe next year, New Year's Eve.
We do see you, Mama.
अरे यार तू ऐसे मत कर यार मेरी जान आऊंगा Thank you for calling. You've reached the UKBA Home Office. One of our operators will be with you shortly.
Press 1 if you think you're eligible for rights.
Press 2 if you want a job. Press 3 if you want a life.
Press 4 if none of the options apply.
Please hold the line. Your call is important for us.
£1.50 per minute.
Please hold
Please hold the
line.
line. One of our operators will be with you shortly. One of our operators will be with you shortly. Your call is important to us. Please hold the line. Please hold the line. Operator, 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 operator. We're sorry. This line does not exist from the 6th of July onwards. Have a nice day.
Today should have been my brother's birthday. It was in the morning. Me and my brother were in bed and father was praying. You know Muslim people have to pray in the morning at 6 o'clock. We didn't like getting up at 6 o'clock. No, we hated it. But we had to get up because we were scared of father. He would wake us up saying, get up, listen, get up. You have to pray. It was like that every morning. This morning, father was outside praying when there was a knock on the door. There were 7 men with guns that lined us up and shot every single one of us. My father, my brother, me. We was near the wall and the bullets hit the wall and came back everywhere and hit me here here, and here, on my legs. My mother saved my life. She was a nurse. I sometimes wish that Our neighbor, the Quran teacher, told us he can get the three of us out of the country. So we gave him the house and all the money, and we got into his car. When we got to the border, he said, I can only take one of you. So it is up to you. If you send your daughter or your son, it is up to you. My mother said she doesn't have a choice. If I go back, I will be killed again. They don't kill the women. They rape them, but they don't kill them. My mother said, okay, my son must go. Me and my daughter will find somewhere, somehow, to live. And the man said, okay. And I got into London.
I received a letter from Her Majesty Escort that I owe £275 because I am watching the TV. But I don't have a TV. I don't even have time to do my eyebrows, but I am watching TV. I had to pay because if not, they will come to my home and take my stuff. And if they take my mini laptop, I have nothing. So I paid £275 to Her Majesty. Bless you.
It's a shame. There are things, institutions which are changing people's opinion on the UK. In January 2013, I went to the embassy to protest. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is?
Yes.
What is this? Courgette, yes. You call it a courgette, Americans call it zucchini, and we call it khosa. It is a symbol of nepotism and corruption in our country. So I threw it at the embassy. And it hit a policeman. Later on, I thought it was wrong. He could have lost an eye. So they detained me and said that I am an illegal immigrant. The detainee center is like a prison. One thing I wish that happened there was that to have a camera. Because there are many things kept in the dark. I saw with my own eyes. Terrible. Terrible things. There are people who shouldn't be there. I met a man. His mother is a British passport holder. His brother is a British passport holder. He applied for a passport and they denied him and detained him, saying he is an illegal immigrant. He said, come on, man. How can you say this is not my home? I grew up here, 17 years. I have a job, a national insurance number. I work for British Telecom. They detained him for 3 months. I wrote an application to be released. I was in hunger strike. The result of my application did not come in time, so they were deporting me. 3 guards and 1 driver were taking me in a van from the detention center to the airport. I was in that van and I asked God for help. And when I finished asking God for help, the leader of the crew turned to the driver and said something. And the driver turned around, looked at me and smiled. And he said, your deportation was cancelled. We are going back to the detention center. And I should have been happy, but I was angry at him. I wanted to say to him, look, not everybody in London wants to stay forever here. I am one of them. That was the most stressful time of my life.
Where I feel like home? That's a difficult question. There are many days when I look at my suitcase and I want to say I quit. But go where? I still don't have any place to call my own yet. But I will show you where I feel like home in London. Sorry, I still don't have a work permit. I can't pay the class. I'm sorry.
It's okay, my sister. You know what? This is the home office. Kick my tail here. Honestly. Hi. Hi, see my boy. See my
Dear Majesty the Queen, I'm glad you have the opportunity to meet me. You should, because I'm special. I fought a lot, but a lot, and I bet all the odds. Wait, you're wondering why I'm writing to you? I am writing to ask you, what is my fault? And what can I do better? No, I know the answer to this question. Yes, my nationality. That's my fault. Hey, Queen. I want to pay your taxes. Why do you make that so hard to do? I am dreaming of having a national insurance number. I'm dreaming of having more points on my application so I can apply for a life here. Ah. Hey, Queenie. Queenie, Queenie. You are on those coins. Do you know I worked 1 hour for 3 coins with your face on? Believe me, it was nothing royal in that. The food I was serving was more expensive than I was being paid for. But maybe I misunderstood. Yes. I misunderstood what everybody told me. Ha ha! Go to school if you don't want to end up like your parents. Ha ha! I did that. So please, Queen, take my prize for the best student here. It doesn't feed me. I need to eat. And I don't want to say yes to the sleazy older man that finds me exotic and poor. Points for life. This is a joke, no? Bad joke. You need 75 points to get a work permit.
I have a work permit. I'm a highly skilled migrant.
I get 20 points for my age.
I've got an MA. That's 30 points.
PhD in arts, 50 points.
MBA. 75 points.
Why is it so important where I'm from?
I'm a person. I want to be treated like a person.
I am alone in a foreign country where I'm restricted.
Why do I feel I have to carry my country everywhere? Just a minor detail. Home office? Who's home? Home is such a friendly word. Doesn't rhyme with stress, tears, and absurd situations. Office of restrictions. Much better.
I meet an Indian man, really educated. He don't have an accent. He speaks so good English, like an American. And when I say, "Good afternoon, sir," he sees me. His face was like, when I tell him where I'm from. "Your government does great job to erase polio," he says. "To learn English is most important," he tells me. I sit down and I start crying. I tell him about my parents. I miss them, but here I can be not them. I want to be me and have my own home. This is the best experience. How a complete stranger cares about my pain. I think I just need someone to ask, "How are you? You know?" He let me cry and he listened. Then he says, "Now stop crying and go to college. You can be whatever you want to be and do great things."
I got my work permit! No. Don't you get it? I fought so much to be now at the same level with you guys. Don't you get it? We get different opportunities depending where we're born.
I don't have the rights to anything. I understand that resident people who are born in this country, have a lot of rights, lots of opportunities, which we don't have. I appreciate that, but we have to get something, because we are human beings too. Some people spend £300 in a weekend.
Me? I'm homeless. Always here on South Bank, selling. I love it here. All the artists and the skaters. It's great, isn't it? I love London. I've even got a t-shirt. Oh, not today. But I love it. All the different people. Oh, and the stories they've told me. And the places they've been. It's almost like I've been there myself. Multicultural. That's the word.
I don't go for color, religion, or whatever it is. I don't care where the person's from. I don't care. But if you're a nice person, I want to talk to you. Some people say England is racist. I've been in this country for 11 years, and I have never met any racist people. Racist people? No. My home, my own country, my own people, they were racist against me. That's real racist.
So the other day, there was this guy and he was cycling home, thinking what a great city London is. And he stopped just outside St Paul's to take some photos. Oh, and the fog. Oh, it was making everything look magical. Tip-top, you know. And he's a good-looking fella with a beard. I love me a man with a beard, me. Oh, anyway, he's on his way home and he stops just outside the traffic lights. And there's two other guys. Fat one, skinny one, both suited and booted, and they're crossing the roads and, "What are you stopping here for?" "It's a red light, mate." "Mate? I'm not your mate, Packy." "What did you just call me?" Skinny pipes up. "Muslim queer?" You're kidding me, right? So, I'm a Muslim as well as a Packy, and I'm gay. Anything else you want to add to the list? Yeah. Fuck off to your own country. I'm not even British now. I'll have you know, I'm from Barnet. I have a girlfriend, and just for the record, I'm Jewish. Tomato, tomato, it's all the same thing, innit? Now fuck off home! And Fatty, he pushes the bike man and the bike falls to the floor. Skinny, he kicks it. And there's a group of us now gathering around. A Nigerian bouncer from the bar across the road. I shout him, "Oi, come and help!" He walks over, disperses the crowd. "Everybody go home." Bike man, me go home? This is my city, our city. They should go home. What's their problem? Arsenal lost to Shakhtar. Shakhtar? Shakhtar is Ukraine, nowhere near Pakistan. Fatty, his eyes, They've gone like an animal's. I'm going to get you around that fucking lamppost. And I tell you, if me and the bouncer weren't there, he would have beaten him to pulp. Silence. Skinny pipes up. Fuck the packy. He's not worth it. Let's go, Dad. Bouncer. Everybody go home. And he looks at Bike Man. Thanks. Me? Oh, I've been in all sorts of jobs, all sorts. I was squatting for a bit. Even lived on a pile of bricks in Vauxhall. But now, I'm in a hostel. I got my letter, I got my job. I buy for 120, I sell for 250. Got to be careful, mind. My mate Jimmy got fired the other day for spitting on the job. Oh no, I tell you, spitting. What's next? They'll be firing us for farting.
Waterloo Station?
Sorry, love?
Waterloo Station.
Waterloo Station.
Waterloo.
Oh yes, it's up those stairs to the left. You can't miss it. Where are you from?
India.
India. Oh, I love the Taj Mahal. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And all the spices and the smells. I'll tell you, if I get married, I'm having an Indian wedding full of colour and vibrance. Not like our boring weddings, always bloody white. Mind you, I've got to find the right bloke first. Don't want him marrying me for my money.
I've been in this country for 11 years. I feel this is my home now. I don't have the money, but if I sleep on a train station, or in the underground, or the back of the train, nobody comes. Nobody will do anything to me. I'm safe. Or if I've got any problems, I just call the police. London police are very friendly. They understand me. At Newcastle, not so easy. I don't have money, I don't have the rights for anything. I don't have the rights to work. But I didn't come here for money. I came here for peace.
Get a real job. Some days you just want to die. But you grow thick-skinned. You have to. The worst is when they walk right past you, like you're not even there. But me, I'm never rude. Oh, are you passing again? I'm here every day. Big issue?
Do I miss home? Of course I do. Being here, it is still me. But I feel I leave a little part of me behind. Before, I was never lonely and always relaxed. Here I feel like, what do you call that insect? Very, very small, 2 big balls, and they work a lot. Ant?
Home is where I don't have to prove myself.
Home, I think, is where your heart is. And your heart is always your home. If you have a bad experience at home, and you find somewhere else that you like, that can be your home.
Isn't the nature of humans, birds, fishes to go back to their place? It is love for human beings, for the place you were born. But going home for me now, it's like a small death. I want to, but the situation is difficult. Someone once said to me, to love is something. To be loved is another thing. To love and to be loved is everything. So somebody care for you and you care for them. You might not be eating too many things, not having luxurious life or things, but this makes you happy. I am not a material man. Feeling is more important than that. Yes, I had this feeling in London. Love makes life less tough.